Of the union of mutually exclusive and exclusive events. What is mutually exclusive events? Mutually exclusive events are the things that can't happen at the same time. For example, you can't run backwards and forwards at the same time. The events running forward and running backwards are mutually exclusive. Tossing a coin and can also give you this type of event. You can you can toss a coin and get both a heads and tails. So tossing a heads and tossing a tails are mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive events probability. The basic probability of an event happening, forgetting mutual exclusivity for a moment, is p equal number of ways the event can happen. Total total number of outcomes. Example: the probability of rolling a 5 when you throw a dice is 1/6 because there is one 5 on a dice and 6 possible outcomes. If we call the probability of rolling a 5 events a, then the equation is p multiplied by a equal number of ways the event can happen, or total number of outcomes. P multiplied by a is equal 1/6.
Let's understand mutually exclusive events with another example. Let us consider one throw of fair dice. There are 6 possible outcomes. At once, one throw you have to get one of these. Let us consider two events A and B and understand if they are mutually exclusive or not, where A is getting an even number and B is getting an odd number. And remember, we have to consider just one throw. Now assume we get 2 at first throw. It is even but not an odd number, and assume to get a second throw we get a 5. It is an odd number, not an even number. So this means if we get an odd number, we know that it is not an even number. And if we get an even number, it is not an odd number. In short, these two events cannot occur together and hence mutually exclusive events. Now let's look another case. Let's see, event A is getting an odd number and event B is getting an less than 4. So there are events mutually exclusive. Let's see if we get an 1, then we can see that it is an odd number, not as well as less than 4. It is the same if we get 3. These two events can happen together, which can tell us that they are not mutually exclusive. Many get confused between independent and mutually exclusive events. If you are one among those, just remember there are two simple things: two events are independent. If they are not related, that is an outcome of one does not affect one another. They are totally unrelated, and those events are mutually exclusive if they cannot occur together. If one event occurs, the other just cannot occur. So yes, an event cannot independent and mutually exclusive at the same time, because they are independent, they may occur together, and if they are mutually exclusive, one event will depend to another. That is, if occur, the other one will not occur.
Probability of the union of mutually inexclusive event. What is mutually inexclusive event? Mutually inexclusive event have some overlap with each other. For example, the events buying an alarm system and buying a bucket seats are mutually inexclusive, as both events can happen at the same time. In other words, a car buyer can option to buy an alarm and a bucket seats. On a Venn diagram, this overlap is shown as an intersection of two circles.
Venn diagram showing that 20 out of 40 alarm buyers purchase bucket seats. In probability terms, two events are mutually inclusive if their intersection is greater than 0, P, A or B, and 0. So, figure out mutually inclusive probability for any two events A and B, P, A or B, equals PA plus PB minus PA and B. This is called that additional rule. It can be used to calculate probabilities for both mutually exclusive and mutually inclusive events. In the case of mutual inclusive events in the intersection P, A, and B is 0. If we choose a card from a standard deck of cards, what is the probability of getting a queen or a heart? It's possible to get a queen and a heart when choosing a card from a deck of cards. The cards of heart is the intersection of P, A, and B. So P getting a queen or getting a heart equals P queen plus P heart minus P queen of hearts equals 4 to 52 plus 13. 52 minus 1, 52 equals 1652.
If you choose a card from a standard deck of cards, what is the probability of getting queen or a heart? It's possible to get a queen and a heart when choosing a card from a deck of cards. The queen of hearts is getting intersection P times A and B. So P getting a queen or getting a heart, P queen plus P heart minus P queen of hearts equals to 4 over 52 plus 13 over 52 minus 1 over 52 equals to 16 over 52. This is called the addition rule. It can use calculate probabilities from both mutually exclusive and mutually exclusive events. In case mutually
This is called the additional rule. It can be used to calculate probabilities for both mutually exclusive and mutually inclusive events. In the case of mutually exclusive events, the intersection